In Inception, characters use totems to determine whether or not they're dreaming. Here's Arthur to explain.
A totem. You need a small object, potentially heavy, something you can have on you all the time that no one else knows.
Like a coin?
No, it needs to be more unique than that. Like, this is a loaded die. I can't let you touch it, that would defeat the purpose. See, only I know the balance and the weight of this particular loaded die. That way, when you look at your totem, you know beyond a doubt that you're not in someone else's dream.
Throughout the film, Cobb uses a spinning top as his totem, but pay attention to this scene.
I was working on my totem, actually.
Here, take a look. So you're learning, huh?
An elegant solution for keeping track of reality. Was it your idea?
No, it was Maul's, actually. This one was hers. She'd spin it in the dream and would never topple. Just spin and spin.
The spinning top used to belong to Maul, Cobb's deceased wife. That changes everything. The whole point of a totem is that it only works if you're the only one who's used it. So if Cobb is using Maul's totem, it becomes unreliable, especially when you consider the other clues. Before the events in the film, it's explained that Cobb and Maul were both trapped down in limbo together. After about 50 or so years, Cobb can no longer go on living in limbo, knowing that it's not real. So he plants the idea that their world isn't real in Maul's mind. The very first example of Inception. The idea takes hold, and Maul and Cobb kill themselves to wake up. But even after they awaken, Maul can't fight the feeling that they're still dreaming. Cobb assumes that the Inception just worked too well, and that the idea followed Maul into the waking world. But what if Maul was right? What if they were still dreaming? Cobb explains to Ariadne that Maul came up with the idea to use totems, and that the spinning top belonged to her. So what if Maul came up with the idea to use the spinning top right before she and Cobb were trapped down in limbo? We never see Cobb with a totem of his own, and Maul locks her totem away, because she doesn't care if this world isn't real, as long as she and Cobb are together.
Because you and me together.
So when Cobb and Maul kill themselves, they never actually wake up. They're still in a dream. They've just gone up one level. But because Cobb has no way to test his reality, Maul's attempts to convince him that they're still dreaming don't work. Maul then comes up with a plan to force Cobb's hand. Maul kills herself again, actually waking up. But Cobb is still stuck in the dream, believing Maul's dead. Cobb is then forced to run to evade capture. For the rest of the film, Cobb is still dreaming. Even Cobb's father-in-law tries to wake him up.
Come back to reality, Tom.
But Cobb never does.